Hello everyone, this is your week 5 announcement. I've got a pretty bad cold here, so I'm going to try and make it through this without coughing too much. Exam 1 is likely to be scaled. What I like to do is if the highest score is 160 out of 80, everyone's scores will be bumped up 20 points, so that the highest score has 100%. For students with no prior chemistry, this is often the hardest exam of the course, so don't get discouraged. Looking back at Exam 1, some of you did really well. Some of you have room for improvement. What study strategies did you guys use? And did they work? I'm noticing that most of you are taking your formative assessments on Sunday night. Not only that, but you're just taking them one after the other. That's not the point of these assessments. The point of the assessments are to help you in your studying, so taking them all on Sunday night is a bad idea. Let's review our study schedule that's recommended for your success in this course. It depends on you doing a little bit of studying every day. Some days I'm talking about as little as 10 to 15 minutes. On Monday, you want to create those flashcards with the vocabulary words. Don't worry about reading the text. You're not going to understand it until you understand the vocabulary. Read through the words. As often as you can throughout the week, you're going to read through these flashcards. On Tuesday, you're going to go through the flashcards, and you can start working through the Orion Adaptive Practice questions in Wiley+. I also recommend copying down the graphics and practicing labeling them. Biology is a very visual subject. Being able to label components of the cell or chemical diagrams is very helpful for the course. Thursday and Wednesday also is when you should read the chapter text. Thursday is the first day that you need to be taking the formative assessments. If you've been taking them only on Sunday, putting them off until then, you're not doing yourself any favors. Take them on Thursday, look at the questions you get incorrect. For each incorrect question, there is a learning objective listed under there. That directs you to the reading in the textbook. Find that reading section and focus your studying. If you're not understanding that material, go to some of the external resources that are listed in the lessons. There are a lot of websites, videos listed in the lessons. Start using them. And if by Friday you've worked through the graphics, the flashcards, you've gone through some of these videos and you're still not understanding it, please send me a message. I'm here to help. I can't help you if I don't know that you're struggling, so, send me a message and I'll do my best. We can meet in office hours. I can send you some links to some other study material. Hopefully we'll get you up to speed so that you can understand the concept. Saturday is the second time you should take your formative assessment. You've had a day and a half, basically, hopefully, if you take your self-test pretty early on Thursday, or you take your second test pretty late on Saturday, to study through the material, focus on what you've missed, hopefully watch some videos, read through the text. You should see improvement on the formative assessment the second time you take it. Now, if this was a testing week, you would not want to cram for the exam. You would just review through your material. Most of our weeks are not testing weeks, so what you'll want to do is, work through your study materials and try and max out your formative assessment score. If it is a test week, you're going to take your exam. Spreading out your studying like this is really going to help you learn the material. It's going to help give you the time you need to understand it and figure it out. If you put off your studying until you take your formative assessment on Sunday night and you're just taking it time after time, you're missing out on a study tool that you could be using to help improve your learning in this course. Alright, so we're done with Exam 1. This week, we have a new forum discussion. Your original post is due on Wednesday. Please read through the forum grading rubric and read through the forum grading comments in the grade book for the last forum if you've not already done so. Read Chapter 7 and 8. Both cover very important biological processes. And if you're following the study schedule and not understanding the material by Friday, please send me a message. I'm here to help. In an effort to help you guys understand this material better, I'm opening up a new peer-to-peer help forum for formative assessments. So if you take your assessment on Thursday, and let's say you're struggling to understand question 3, you can post a thread in that forum saying, "Help! I don't understand question 3. Can someone help explain this?" The idea is not to give each other the answers, because again, that doesn't really help you understand the material. The idea is to point each other towards resources and maybe help each other figure this out. I'll help weigh in as well. Due this week are the Chapter 7 and 8 formative assessment, as well as your forum antibiotic resistant, the antibiotic resistance part 1. Please contact me if you have not ordered your veneer sensors. Hopefully most of you haven't by now, but you're definitely going to need them by week 7. So if you haven't ordered them yet, send me a message. Send me a message if you have any questions about labs, lab procedures, if you run into any issues, and send me a message if you have questions about the chapter material. I hope you all have a good week. I hope to hear from you this week if you're not understanding what we're covering. I'm just a quick message away.